30,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You talk about this Washington defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
Second down and 8. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. A big-time return there, 40 yards. And they'll have a short field to go as this drive starts on the fringe of the red zone at the 20.
Ready.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them. Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Richardson working from the gun. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw. They'll roll him out right. This will be caught at about the 5. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Now Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Again, it's Taylor. Taken down at the 42. You talk about this Washington defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st down, Hurts. That's caught by Myers. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jacoby Myers, 44 yards. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. They go play action with Richardson. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 5. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Well, a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Richardson looking to throw this. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Richardson. And that is incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10. And Richardson yet again. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
And this one is right down the middle. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Oh, wow.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got another complete. And out across midfield, down to the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
Drop,
But instead, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Middle ain't open. Outside.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Richardson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver has got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
That's good for Washington. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll hit Mostert again here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. This duo locked in 14 yards there and a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, it's Richardson.
What are we doing?
To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Mostert. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Anthony Richardson, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just 5. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They go play action with Hurts. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. Looking here for Smith downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Back to throw. Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is, his ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Check match. Check match.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
What play is that?
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19.
Once again, it's Mostert. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. And quickly, they get to the line. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Richardson to throw off play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I know where she went. She's coming back. She's coming right back.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Running left, Taylor. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First and 10, Taylor now. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down. Throwing is Hurts. Looking for Shepard deep. Oh, and that is incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now a 2nd and 10. Open man right side, Myers. And he is going to lose yardage here. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack. Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Looking for Shepard deep. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Richardson looking to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 10 yards there. Good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 23 yards on the play. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They go play action with Richardson. Rolling to his left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Anthony Richardson. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
29. Giants 7.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you've got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. 2nd down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Open man is Myers. Touchdown! Jacoby Myers with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. Hurts will throw. Complete at the 1. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Hey, check that. Street.
2nd down. Here's Mostert again. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for 1 more first down to help salt this one away. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
That's good. Go Washington. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Rig. Check smash.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And a solid run down inside the 30. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. 3rd and 2. Now Richardson getting this out to the flat. Mostert. Touchdown, Washington. Raheem Mostert, 29 yards. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Makes the score. Commanders 36, Giants 13.
kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Did they maybe play that too safely on third down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have fourth down to try and pick it up.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Richardson to the air on first down. There's that man again. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put